stop hating agriculture. It seems that people are very stupid and need things explained to them as if they were very simple. All around the country and probably the world, small agricultural towns are being destroyed. They are being dug up / cut up by both fair and foul means. In the modern world, allocated resources are needed to support the way the conformists want to live, but this requires a lot of food, and soon vegetable oil crops. If valuable agricultural land is replaced with worthless zombie factories for breeding stupid people who don't care about anything, then the cost of living will soon become extreme and the few resources left will be under huge stress. Now if the few remaining patches of agricultural land are damaged in some way, then the whole world that depends on them will be left with no option but to eat each other. Now I've seen what happens around here when there is a power / water failure, and it takes a lot of effort to keep the peace when hundreds of zombies are hungry / thirst. It seems that the human race places its trust in what it can achieve with technology. If all that keeps so-called civilization together is a few wires and hoses, something is wrong. Have you ever heard the saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket? It means don't depend on anything. The same principle applies in real life. To be honest, I don't care if you stupid humans are the architects of your own demise. I just don't want to be there when it happens, except to say I told you so. The rich people who control your minds by bribing you with shiny things will deny this, but if your race is to survive, you'll have to change. I don't mean the kind of change like recycling, I mean real change like not having children for a few decades. How hard can that be? I don't have any. Now the loser rich people that control this cursed rot they call Earth are obsessed with economics, but their idea of economics is clueless. If they want to have all the nice things and other stuff they live for, won't they have to make some sort of sacrifice? But they make other people sacrifice their whole lives to get money, only to force up the cost of living ever higher and give the people they've enslaved delusions to aspire to. Have you seen the celebrity culture? Now ask yourself, what have those famous people ever done? They definitely don't contribute to the evolution of the human race. Maybe you should resist them. Why would you want to help people who steal your birthrights to plunder the earth? You don't inherit the earth as much as borrow it from your grandchildren. Behold your agricultural lands, the source of all your artificial lives, now the site of another shopping mall. Instead of being productive at making resources, they'll now use up resources. The foolish town dwellers come saying, it's so peaceful, but they are too stupid to see that when they bring all the crap they're accustomed to with them, they lose what they had found. If they are so agrophobic to do this, then I hope they all starve to death. I've seen places like this, very expensive to eat. The only food I could see was these and these palm trees, millionaire salad. Crime-ridden hellholes with no escape, like something from a futuristic horror film. People here can't afford to own anything. It is a fate worse than death. If you use every resource, you will lose every resource. It starts out with small crime, usually alcohol-related, but it soon gets worse until I've told capitalists that their children will share this fate, but they don't actually care. There are billions of people around the world who don't have access to computers who would tell you this as they could. I've been one of them and it isn't much good. Well, there is one option to fix the world, and it's not as bad as the one we're destined for right now. In the great veil of things, a great nuclear end doesn't seem as bad as decades of warring and freezing in the darkness. A nuclear winter is rather optimistic for me. If you use all your reliable agricultural land at once, you risk losing it all at once. If you save vast areas set aside as spare, then you will have somewhere to go when you have no options left.